Hello, and it is I, the leader of Cicada, and our first project, or should I say, our first thing we're going to find out about is the Daimler Benz Project C, made by Daimler Benz. I first found out about this cancelled project of a plane whilst playing the game Secret Weapon over Normandy. And as you can see, the first picture is a concept design, I believe, from the game itself. I can't tell whether it's made by the actual people who made the game or if it's fan art, but as you can see, it is pretty much a very interesting design nonetheless. The first thing you'll notice is, I guess, the weird design or maybe the stuff. Now, the actual proposed plane, as you can see, has the standard camouflage. It doesn't seem to have any machine turrets. There's some rollerblade arms. You'll see some propellers here. It appears it has 6 propellers in total, like the Dorner 355 Arrow. It has forward and rear propellers. This makes kind of an interesting design. Um, I guess piggybacking off of the fast speed of the Dorner 355 Arrow due to his, I guess, 2 propellers. There's an exposed cockpit similar to the Heinkel HE-111, and you'll see these weird things just under the wing. They're like some sort of wire, and what they're actually used for is holding a plane, similar to the Mistel, which is I guess, some sort of kamikaze drone. The Daimler-Benz Project C appears to have meant to carry planes and float them over long distance as some sort of fuel preservative method, which would extend the operational range of fighters. Now, of course, we got Oberst Krieger, who is the main antagonist of the game Secret Weapon over Normandy. He has a design, and it appears there are 4 operational turrets, which would bring, I guess, an okay means of defense, although albeit is largely unprotected. I believe there's another main armament, but it doesn't appear in the blueprints. Now, here's some possible flaws. Now, one, the pilot's exposed. That's a real big no-no because of the cockpit. So any frontal attack will pretty much immediately shoot this thing out of the sky. Two is large dimensions. This will leave it vulnerable to air attacks. And let's bring some more pictures here. These large dimensions, it's just going to be a bullet sponge like the B-17. And like the B-17, the wings are likely going to be prone to tearing and ripping off. Now, it does have, I guess, the P-38 wings, although I don't know what kind of benefit it brings. And then we have to take in factor of its poor maneuverability, not to mention how much fuel this thing's going to consume, which I am not really sure altogether. Now, the planes that it's carrying, in the game Secret Weapon over Normandy, they carried the HEP-1078As, which are, I'm not sure if it's a jet or a rocket-powered fighter, but they're like the Me-262, but with slanted wings resembling more modern fighters, like the MiG BIS, I believe. Now, these fighters that you see on the wings, I'm not sure what they are, so I'm kind of useless. And here's one of them maneuvering in action. So, special shout out to all the people who provided with these pictures. There are not many pictures of the Daimler Benz Project C, and it is a canceled project, so there's likely not going to be much. There's not going to be much to say about it. And a special shout out to the game Sicker Up and Over Normandy, uh, which is a game I believe originated in the U.S. of America, and is I guess like War Thunder in 2003. Although there's no models, it's just hit points. So this concludes the Daimler-Benz Project C and all the information I can really get out of it without being too statistical. The plan is not to bore you with facts, and this concludes the video. Next video, maybe we'll find out if Nemesis is real. Nemesis is an organization in Secret Up and Over Normandy, which are Germany's best pilots in the Luftwaffe. Now, do they exist? I'm not sure, but I'm sure James Jace, the main protagonist of the game, really does exist. So in the next episode, I guess we'll be resuming our World War II analysis. And then we can move on to other things. Will it be ghosts? Will it be thought experiments? Maybe we will find out about the solar system. До свидания, comrade.